Nick Collison. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Anthony Morrow. And it's Durant in at the point guard position. Back to Wade. Puts up a three. Shot is no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. It's Westbrook with the drive. Outside for Durant. Feeds to Morrow. And stolen by James. And Durant sends it back. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And it's sent back by Bosch. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Wade with it. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Bosch. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Now here's Westbrook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to
That aspect. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the call on Bosch. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Shane Battier is checked in for Bosch. Miller comes in for LeBron. And it's Chalmers in for Dwayne Wade. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Allen fires. Miami no good on that time either.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Here's Adams, and stolen by Miller. Here's Allen. Westbrook with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. The Heat making a switch here. Cole's checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Miller right side. There's the screen. Cans it from downtown. Miller's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Miami leading by 6. Takes the 3. Westbrook pulls it in. And here comes the break. Left side, Collison. Chalmers against Singler. Back to Collison. Fades and shoots. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
That's good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And Adams kicks to Collison. Back to Adams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Double team on Westbrook. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Here's Cole. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Singler brings the double team. Battier kicks to Cole. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's the pass to Collison. And stolen by Chalmers. Cole's shot is good. And the Heat lead by 11.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Ibaka comes in for Kevin Durant. Waiters, he's checked in for Kyle Singler. And it's Foy in for Nick Collison. And Miller with the block. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Waiters. And that time, also a missed shot.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Thunder trailing by 11. Cantor kicks to Westbrook. Randy Foy is on the way. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Foy's got 7 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
It's deflected. It's Battier on the wing. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That drops. Foy's got 4 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out in transition.
Battier for 3. That one goes. Count it.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And Foy kicks to Westbrook. Cantor inside. He's guarded by Battier. Ibaka, the pass to Foy. Screen by Ibaka. Just 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Cantor. Miller with the double team. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And the first half is now in the books. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Miami leading by 10. They've got LeBron James. D-Wade out there with Allen. Then there's Haslam. And it's Bosh in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. It's Durant with the drive. Ibaka dishes to Westbrook. It's stolen by Wade. In transition, here comes Miami. They get the rebound, and Haslam kicks to Wade. To the paint, it's stolen by Ibaka. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Out to the right wing. Ibaka drawing the double team. Durant kicks to Westbrook. It's stolen by Wade. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Russell Westbrook. The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw, good. Allen.
Taking 2 shots.
And Allen drops them both. Thunder trailing by 12. Collison with it. Wade picks him up. It's Durant with the drive. Can't connect from short range. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Wade has the open look. The quick look, no good that time. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
At the elbow, it's James. Haslam, that's good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And Oklahoma City making a change. Morrow's checked in. Here is Durant. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Ibaka outside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yeah, I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
And the Heat call time here.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Wade with it. 6 points for him. It's Allen on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And that's now 10 points for Allen. Collison kicks to Durant. Stolen by Bosch. And James with a clear path to the hoop. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Singler, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka.
Kyle Singler.
Durant, the pass to Singler. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 6 to shoot, and stolen by James. And here we go. There's Allen. That's good. And the assist by LeBron. That's 12 points for Allen.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Morrow kicks to Durant. Traps in the tray. Durant's got his first 3 points of the game. The Heat leading by 16. LeBron kicks to Bosch. Wade dishes to Bosch. Poked loose and stolen by Singler. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Morrow's got 6.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Singler against James. Durant drawing the double team. Singler, and that one's good.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Now, here's Wade.